Welcome to the post-race press conference here in Shanghai following round 11 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Please welcome your top three drivers. Nick Cassidy in third place for Jaguar TCS Racing, Pascal Wehrlein in second place for Tag Heuer Porsche, and your race winner also from Jaguar TCS Racing, Mitch Evans. Mitch, your second win of the season, another great result for the team as well.
Yeah, it was a tough race. It was kind of to be expected, to be honest. Obviously, starting towards the front can be good, can be bad in these types of races, but I think we managed it pretty well. Didn't really get outside the top, probably 5, 6. So I think we just did what we needed to do. I think obviously the Porsches were working well together, and I was able to break that up and then get into the lead when I wanted to. And then I actually thought it was going away from me when Pascal threw up the inside at 8, and then I covered that, and then the pass, him going off track, I thought maybe then it was going to be difficult to get him back, but I knew I had energy on him, and had to go into one and got it done. So obviously with Nick in third, great result, and it was just what we kind of needed to do. Hopefully we can repeat something similar tomorrow.
Both you and Nick had a better energy towards the end of the race there than most of the drivers around you. Were you aware of the advantage that Nick had on you with energy? The team was keeping me up to date with obviously most cars and Nick, so I knew he had energy on me. So I think Nick he helped me quite a bit, and towards the end of the race, just to not attack me, so I could attack obviously Pascal. It was a shame that he couldn't get into second. I think if I stayed in the lead the whole way, then we could have probably got that done. But still a good result for the team. But obviously, I'm sure he, sitting here wanting to win or be second. So, just the way it went today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Finally for you, Mitch, that's 2 wins now in 4 races. Just how important is it having that kind of form at this part of the season with 5 races to go?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Obviously, between now and the end, everyone needs to be scoring big. But obviously, these guys are on form as well. So, but it's just the way it is. It kind of feels a bit like last year. Everyone scoring big, throughout the second phase of the season, and that's just how it's going to be. You always have to be there. And obviously, I'm not in the best position in terms of championship. I'm not bad, but I'm not, as good as these guys. So I've got a bit of work to do. But there's still obviously 5 races left, so I'll just do what I can. And obviously, a result like this helps. Just got to try and keep scoring well. Hopefully we can do that again tomorrow.
Pascal, you led for quite a lot of that race there. Was that always the plan? And do you think, looking back, maybe you led for maybe too many laps?
I don't know if it was the plan, but at that point in the race, we decided to do it. I think in the past we've been most of the time too conservative, and it kind of slipped through our hands a bit. And probably today we were on the other side and being a bit too aggressive, not being able to save a lot of energy when being in the lead. It was quite hard in the end with energy, and I just had to lift earlier to make it to the end.
There was contact in your battle with Nick. What are your thoughts on the commentator suggesting that the driving was possibly too aggressive?
I think the situation with Mitch and myself was a lot worse. What happened in the end between Nick and myself, I don't know. Everyone probably has his own opinion. For me, I congratulated both of them. It was hard racing. It is what it is.
As Mitch pointed out, you are in a stronger position than him in the championship race. How important are consistent results and being in these press conferences, being on the podium each time when the championship is very much in your grasp with those 5 races to go?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely important. It's my first podium this year, not being on the top step. So yeah, we also take that. I mean, yeah, clearly in the end a bit, I wouldn't say frustrated, but obviously I wanted that win. It was just not possible. But yeah, we also take that second place, obviously. It's still a strong race, and tomorrow is another chance.
Thanks, Pascal. Nick, another podium, another race where you dropped back to finish well. What's the key to making that strategy work?
Yeah, it was a great result. Didn't drop back that far, I didn't think. The field was always close. I felt early that my car was quite good, and so yeah, it was nice to be able to get the result when you've got a car like that. And I mean, a huge result for the team today, 1-3. Massive congrats to Mitch, Jaguar TCS Racing. Yeah, they really pulled it off in the race, which was really cool.
We saw on the broadcast signs of your frustration, having had that energy advantage and maybe not enough time to make it count. I'm interested to know what kind of communication you were getting from the team as regards to making a push for the lead.
The team were very clear and very good, to be honest. Yeah, I must say that the communication was easy. It was respected. I think, like I just said before, it's a mega result for the team at the end of the day. First and third, you can't get much better, and so I fully respect that, and I'm happy for Mitch. I mean, it's a good day for us.
And finally, from me, Nick, you say that the communication was clear, it was respected as well. We have a slightly shorter race tomorrow. What will you do differently, given that you obviously clearly have a good knack at having a slight energy advantage in these kinds of races?
I think in races that have been a bit faster, a bit shorter, Riyadh or Berlin, we've been good as well. So I'm pretty confident. I think we can have a good day, but I'll probably just be doing a rain dance. It'll be good to have a wet race tomorrow. It'll be a bit of fun.
Thank you. Okay, we have a couple of minutes for any questions from anyone in the room that would like to ask one of the drivers a question. Any hands in the air?
Hello. Congratulations first. I'm from China Daily. So I have a simple question for Mitch and Nick. Would you like to talk about a little bit about your feelings about this event coming to China after 5 years, especially in first time landing in Shanghai? Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be back in China. Obviously, the last one being in Sanya in season 5. It's especially in a city like Shanghai. You know, it's an amazing city. It's my first time visiting here. Been really surprised with how amazing it is in terms of, I've been staying in the city center, and it's been really impressive to stay around the bund and see everything. But I think from a wider perspective, you know, from a Jaguar point of view, from a Formula E point of view, being in mainland China is so important. It's a huge market, and it's really vital that we are in China, especially in a great city like Shanghai. So yeah, it's a place, it's a place we need to be, and it's great that we've returned. And you know, it was great to see the main grandstand completely full at the start of the race. Hopefully, you know, we can keep attracting more interest from Chinese fans, but yeah, I think overall it's been successful.
I can only echo Mitch's words. It's been a really nice week. Great for the championship to be back here. I know, you know, there are many manufacturers happy. I think a lot of fans happy as well. And so it's been nice to race in Shanghai.
Hello, congratulations to you, to Shi. And I want to ask you, how about feeling about this track? Yeah. To all, especially for the Pascal, because I think you have been to Jaguar this track before. So how's the feeling about this track?
Yeah, I've been here once. The other year I was injured, so yeah, I only had the chance to do it once. But yeah, I think I like the track. It's maybe not fitting the car perfectly, to be honest, but yeah, I like the track. It's a good challenge. I mean, we are struggling quite a lot with grip here, and especially the faster corners. It feels like they never end, and yeah, you're just fighting the car constantly through that. Yeah, I think the shortcut is good. Would be interesting to do the whole track in these cars and see how it would go on the long back straight. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I think overall it's nice to be here and to drive on this track. Just certain corners are very tricky in our cars.
I have a question for all the drivers. According to the weather forecast, it's gonna be a wet race tomorrow. So can you talk about your preparations about of the wet race? Thank you. Mitch, you can answer first.
Yeah, we need to get to the media pen, so maybe just one of you would like to answer.
I just put on my clear visor and do my dance, drive.
Can we see the dance?
Maybe.
You don't want to see him dance.
Thank you very much for attending. The media pen will be taking place downstairs, just outside the media suite, and you'll be able to speak to all 22 drivers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.